everyone, welcome back to Pommyinoz. I hope we're all doing well. We had the men kick us off for 2021, but we are well into the women's game. So if you are new around here, please drop a like, please drop a subscribe. It means the world to me. Your support has been not unmisguided. I really do appreciate it. It means the world to me. It really does pep me up, especially after my team lost last night. So we're doing the AFLW preview and tips. Let's have a look at how we're going this year then. So this year hasn't been so bad. We got 4 out of 7, which is actually our worst week this year. I did tip, I thought, safe. It turned out not. So we're at 4 out of 7 last week, but that takes us to 4 out of 52, which, if my maths is correct, is around 75-80%. It's near bad, is it? I'd say it's probably 76, 77, something like that. But that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. So let's get into this week and try and get... We haven't got a full house yet, so let's try and do it. So we start on the Friday night, Carlton versus Gold Coast at the Metricon. And it's kind of like a non-rubber, this game. Carlton need to put on a performance, though, because they can still make finals if, and that's an if results go their way. So I'm going to predict here, I think Carlton will be way too much. I think they've got too much depth in the middle of the park, up top, down the back. Brooke Walker as well, superstar, comes in, offers a little bit more creativity, a little bit more speed. And I think it's going to be way too much for the Gold Coast girls. I think Carlton should cruise home here, be 20 plus. So positive energies, positive energies. Then we're at GMHBA on the Saturday afternoon, Geelong versus GWS Giants. Now, Geelong are really struggling. They've had no games of the one this year. And I feel like when you watch Geelong play, they have kind of no conduit between the midfield and the forward line outside of McDonald. She's kind of left alone. And I feel like they run out of legs really easy. Now, GWS, they're the total opposite when I've watched them. They're really hard-working, hard-running. They really graft hard. I think this again is going to be a GWS big win. I think they'll win this one by 20 plus as well. Really confident with that tip. Definitely 2 out of 2. Hold me to it next week. Then we've got the Maggies and they entertain St Kilda. And that is at Victoria Park at 3:10. And Collingwood and St Kilda both come off the back of the loss. The Lions game against Collingwood was an absolute nail-biter. It just went down to the wire. St Kilda, they got run over by the Giants. And that worried me a little bit. It looks like that's been a long season for them. They've been very good, the Saints, as well. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy watching the girls play. But I think this one here, I think the Collingwood will hit back very hard. Got them anywhere between 10 and 19. I think they'll get the job done quite comfortably and set themselves up because they'll have one eye on finals now. Then we're at the Gabba, 5:10 for the tie of the round, potentially. And that's Brisbane versus North. This should be an absolute ripper. And I'm going to think, I think at the Gabba as well, particularly, I think Brisbane are very strong. High scoring versus North Melbourne as well. This is a real high scoring game potentially between them. Both playing good footy at the moment as well. But I am going to tip Brisbane. I think they'll get it done in a very tight affair, 1-10. And then the Tigers, they entertain West Coast at Punt Road, 12:40 on the Sunday. And Richmond, you know, 2 out of 3 at the moment. They're looking good. I was really impressed with Richmond, you know, throughout the year. And I kept saying the wins would come, and when it did, watch out. I think they've got, for me, some of the best players, one of the best players in the comp in Monique Conte. She is absolutely brilliant. Absolute jet of a footballer. She orchestrates her girls really well. She's like the general on the ground. They've got some superb players as well. Absolute brilliant. Brennan, Hoskin, they're coming together. I know West Coast are kind of like their men's sport as well. They've got real crafty smalls, really crafty, real creative, X factor. But I think Richmond just know how to get it done. I think they'll be in form. I think Richmond will win this one 1-10. And they'll pick up their 3rd victory in 4 games and really finishing the year strong. Then we've got Adelaide, Norwood Oval. They entertain the Bulldogs. Should be an entertaining fixture, this one, because it's old school mentality of Adelaide, which is a real crafted plan versus this excitement of the Doggies that they bring. Real interesting game because it's like make or break for both sides. You would have thought that Adelaide got that loss last week to Melbourne, just knocked them out of the top 2. They should make finals, but the Doggies here have got a lot to play for. But do think Adelaide know how to do it at the pointy end of the season. I do think Adelaide as well are going to put on a show. I think last week it really hurt them. And Adelaide bounced back. Their bounce back ability is good. They will be very hurt by last week's performance. Adelaide 10 plus. Then we finish Fremantle Dockers versus Melbourne at the Freo Oval. Now, this is an absolute rip snort. Fremantle showed their running out ability. They're very tough to break down, tough to beat. Got themselves up to the top of the ladder, beating the Carlton Girls and effectively ending them. The D's, they're just tough to beat, aren't they? Resilient. They've got eyes on the finals. They're proving everyone wrong. They just break a game plan down really well. Tactically astute. I've got a feeling, though, that Fremantle were going to put on a show, and I've gone with 10 plus for Fremantle. Could bite me in the arse. You know, sometimes Pom throws one out there because he doesn't want 7 out of 7, does he? They're my tips. Let me know who you're backing this week. It's a great weekend of football. We're just spoiled for choice. Morning, evening and night. Can he get enough? Until next time, Pom out.